Hey, what's up? This is just going to be a quick unboxing of a mod kit that I got for this Casio. This is the, oh God, I can't remember, GBW or GWB 5600 AR-1, aka the Adrenaline Red, because of that red LCD screen. Pretty cool. And yeah, I decided I wanted to, before I even bought this, I kind of saw that there's mods for these. It's been out for some time, and they are all sorts that are from like the G-Shock metal series in stainless steel, as well as titanium, and they're pretty well priced. Get these off of AliExpress. I don't get paid for this. This is all my own money. I'll leave a link if I can find it to the specific one that I bought from, but there probably are several sellers on AliExpress that have something similar. But the one I got, I can tell you, is I just followed the link from Jody's from Just One More Watch channel. He was doing one of his more recent, the last one he did with a G-Shock mod with titanium, I believe. That's the link I followed. So it's the same one that I believe he got. It's his from. So anyways, if I can get it, I'll leave a link in there. Stainless steel is pretty inexpensive. They have like the Tron design, any of the silver, gold, black, whatever. I think they range around $30 to $50, if I'm not mistaken. They're not that much. Definitely well under 100. The titaniums can range too, but whether you get the full kit with the, or you just get the bezel or the case, I guess, or you get the bracelet too, get the full kit, which you probably should. It's going to be about, I paid around 120 or 140. I think it's somewhere around there, which I think is well worth it, since those, sorry, I got allergies. Since the actual real G-Shock that are in titanium were pretty much well over $1,000, right? And I didn't feel like spending that much for it. So we're just gonna have a look and see what's in here. Looks like they have a, I'm not sure if this is titanium or stainless steel, but they have a metal keeper here. And I guess it should match the titanium color, although mine is camouflage. I got the camo version, which I thought would be pretty cool with this. You could always switch out, I guess, the rubber one for one of these, so that'd be kind of neat. Yes, it's G-Shock labeled. Comes with, looks like, a couple of screws and quick release pins. I'm guessing that these might replace the ones that go on the side here. It's a pretty simple install, if I'm not mistaken. This you should only have to take apart these 4 screws. Sorry for the focus. Right here, and I guess to better match it, they have these blackhead, black ones that'll be more subtle, or maybe they will work better, but I don't know. I haven't done this before, but if I understand, you just remove these. That should keep also the straps in, and also allow you to not have anything else hold. You know what? I think the straps are actually, yeah, they use spring bars. I guess they come out through there. So yeah, this probably releases just the case itself, so you can remove this. You get the module and you just swap it. So what you get inside is, it's pretty cool. I mean, they give you some tools. I wouldn't say this is plastic handle, heavy duty, but small Phillips. This is a flathead and a spring bar tool. I believe you usually can get these with some watches. What the heck is this? Okay, there's some of the foam. Very typical. A lot of times they just throw these into some of your watch or strap purchases. I guess usually it was like, usually buy NATO's or some straps from certain brands. Pin. Don't know if you actually need all of that, but there it is. And I don't think, no, there's nothing else under the tray. So here's the main thing here. And let's unpeel this, unwrap it rather, and just get a closer look. I've never held or seen an actual titanium G-Shock up close, and I didn't want to go stainless steel because I want to still keep this as light as possible with metal. But I've never seen one up close, but this looks pretty, from what the videos and the pictures I've seen, it looks pretty darn close. Let me try to focus in on that. There you go. It's kind of like a subtle texture, of course. It's like micro engraved, and I like the fact that I think this will look pretty tight on this, as you can imagine. Oops, like that. Just that gray and the black and red, and I think that'll just form up pretty nicely with this thing. Yeah, I do like the fact that they still write protection and G-Shock. Some people are a little bit annoyed by this. It does say G-Shock, right? Yeah, I think it's just the way that, let's just take a closer look. Yeah, it's just the way the pattern is. There's definitely an S there. There it is. And an H. I thought maybe half of the S was missing. But no, it is there. You can see it. It's just that camo pattern kind of throws it a little out of whack, but it's definitely there. Let me see if I can catch it better again. Right there. See the S? Yeah. I don't know. Some people are like kind of annoyed that they actually use the G-Shock branding, even though obviously this is not a genuine Casio product or part. But frankly, I don't give a damn. I like it. I like to have it still represent G-Shock as it does, as it should. I think that's pretty cool. I don't want it to be like blank, kind of sterile. I mean, it goes with like people that say homages and fakes and counterfeits. The fine line between there is your intent on, deception, right? Basically, if you try to pull this off as, oh yeah, this is a genuine part, and actually this is, even say this is a genuine G-Shock model or something, then that's bad and shame on you for trying to deceive and just be fake about it. I wouldn't do that. As I say, I'd just say this is a kit. It's not official G-Shock or Casio, but it looks damn close to it, and I don't mind it showing and still representing that this is a G-Shock. I rather enjoy that. It's just like in the mod scene with cars. I mean, come on, you fix up a Honda or even a BMW, you get body part kits, mod the crap out of it, even do engine swaps. Do you care that the car still says BMW on there? Or are you bothered by that because it's not a BMW car out of the factory? It's, oh, that's not a real BMW anymore. It's a Franken car or something. It's like, get out of here, man. I mean, we all know it's for instance, a BMW, and you just modded the heck out of it and looks sick as hell. And that's all that matters. When I fixed up my cars, I still wanted to represent fixed up Hondas and Volkswagens. I still like to keep the branding on there. I don't try to debadge it or say that it isn't one. I mean, it is at heart, and I just modified it. So that's how I might take on it. So, anyways, so this looks pretty good, pretty convincing to me. I've yet to see an actual one up front, but I think the quality of this is pretty good. And most people seem to say that it is. And here's the bracelet. And not bad. It does feel light. It's been a while since I had a titanium watch. I generally like stainless steel, but just peel this off because I will mod this soon or get it fitted. Not today, it's getting late and I have to get up for work, but I'll probably try to do it maybe sometime soon, perhaps after work tomorrow. And I usually try to keep my all my stuff together in a kit. So let's just see one half of this here. I mean, the quality is pretty darn good. Everything is like colored and patterned, I think, where they should be. I don't really see any real defects in anything. You know, it looks, there's something there on the surface. I can't tell if it's that or just the way the camouflage is. But you know, really, it won't matter after a while because this will probably get scratched up anyways, being the clasp at the bottom. But yeah, it's cool. I do appreciate that Stu says G-Shock on there because I know what I'm wearing. I know that this isn't genuine, but I still want to represent G-Shock because, come on, that's what it is. I'm just taking the liberty to mod it and make it look like a much more expensive one. Let's see here, let's take this off as well. This took a while to get. I had to like keep pushing back the delivery date because there's a timeline that they have to get it out by, and they will ask me to extend the time. And I did it for, I think once for, I forget, 5 days or 15 days. I don't know. Basically, it took at least a month for it to even get the ship out, and then it took a while after that to get across, you know, through customs and all that. And yeah, I think I don't believe it took quite 2 full months, but it felt like probably the better part of at least a month and a half, 6 weeks or so at least to get this finally. And there's where you probably put the spring bars and get that in there. Shouldn't be any problem with the finish. This is gonna look pretty tight. But yeah, I mean, they did a swell job at this camouflage, and what's great is, you know, I guess if they wanted to go really cheap, they could have made this pattern like really generic and repetitive, and you'd probably catch it real fast, like certain patterns or shapes would just be repeated, but it looks pretty mixed up enough so that, you know, you don't see that it's like just a repeated pattern. I'm not even sure how they did this. Is this laser or printed on? Good to find out someday. I thought maybe these were still using, you know, the combi bracelets. At least they still had like separate spring bars in there. I have to check this out. I think, you know what? I think it still does use spring bars. They don't actually use I better go check, make sure before I start working on this, sizing it. If sound out in the comments below if you know, but this, no, it's not hollow, can't be. But either this actually does have spring bars in there, so you just push it in and you can pop it out. But then how would you actually get it back once you take it off and you want to put it back in? It could be kind of tricky to push the spring bar in one way and then the other, and then get this piece back on. I don't know. Or maybe it really is a pin collar system or something. I'll have to check it out before I mess with that. For micro adjust, that's plenty. Yeah, this would be pretty tight once I get this on. So, I hope I did order the right one. looks like it. I'm just judging by, because I think you can get different, like you tell them which module, or you know, if it's a 5600 or something, and they'll get you the kit for that. I don't know if they really do change it up. Just trying to see, hopefully not tripping, like the buttons are closer than they should be, or further out rather. Let's see. This is, well, this would be on this side, so whether it's up or down. No, this has to work. That looks like there's enough space there. Just judging like this gap here and like where the buttons, these might fall in here, I think should be fine. They seem to be spaced about right. Because I believe, depending on the module, even though it seems like it might be the same basic one, sometimes they might actually put the buttons a little bit closer or further out, so you might get messed up if that happens to be the case. But I'm lining these up and I think it'll be fine. Yeah, there should be a little bit more space because it doesn't have a tight as fit as around these buttons, but that's fine. But I think because the buttons, there's more space on it, I guess, in the middle or inner parts. That and these buttons, they're angled in, right? So I suppose you sort of need a little bit more space on here and the inside, because this button goes out that way and that one goes out that way a bit. Yeah, as long as these buttons don't somehow get stuck or hit the outside parts, I think it looks like it'll clear. That's just what I worry about. It's like, oh no, the one you ordered is just a little bit different than what you need. Nah, this has to work. Okay, it's gonna work. Well, we'll see pretty soon. So I guess I'll keep you guys updated on how this mod goes. Hopefully I can get this done maybe sometime tomorrow night. Really looking forward to getting it done. Alrighty, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next. Later.